Hello guys, recent delivery surge, NIO robust infrastructure, and potential partnerships affirm its market strength and sustainable growth trajectory. Guys, we've received the delivery numbers from last week, which came from insurance registrations. These are really good numbers. We'll also talk about infrastructure deployment in this video later. So, last week, NIO delivered 3,000 cars, which are recorded from insurance registrations. This number is more than the previous week 2,200 and the week before that's 2,000. So, we are on a good uptrend. And guys, keep in mind that the policy change happened on the 14th. So, most people placed their orders last week and this week. And it takes 2 to 3 weeks for factory orders to be delivered. This means we'll see a massive surge, an explosion in deliveries in April. Alright? So, from April onwards, we'll see a big increase in deliveries. A massive increase. Until this month, until the 24th of March, NIO has delivered 18,500 cars. Not a lot, but okay. We're seeing an uptick because some people are buying inventory cars along with the policy change. The new policy change is just a no-brainer. It's a really good deal. Managers never used to recommend buying cars along with the base before. But now, it's absolutely worth it. They have been telling everyone to buy cars along with the base, and orders are really exploding, and many orders will convert into deliveries in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So it might take a little time. And we might see those results maybe 3 or 4 weeks later. Let's be patient with these deliveries. The increase in deliveries will continue until the end of May. After this policy ends, the growth will cease. So, we will see a good increase in deliveries, which will be quite sustainable because the new policy is indeed very valuable. They are providing so many incentives and things. Now, let's talk about the infrastructure because we have data on the infrastructure as well. So far, NIO has a total of 6,425 charging plus swap infrastructures. These are charging stations and swap stations, which is quite substantial. Alright, in contrast, Tesla has only 2,300. So, NIO has almost 3 times more infrastructure than Tesla in China. VW has only 1,250, Xpeng has 1,018, Zeekr has only 800. You know, NIO is the #1 car company in charging and swapping infrastructure. That's why many companies are trying to partner with NIO. NIO Power is growing significantly. The value of NIO Power is very high. Okay, along with NIO patents, factories are also valuable, but NIO infrastructure alone holds a lot of value, worth billions. Okay, the cost of each swap station is approximately 3 million RMB, which is about $700,000. Yes, and on top of that, you get so many swap charging stations as well. But what's even more interesting is how much infrastructure NIO has deployed this month. So, NIO has deployed 265 new infrastructures this month, while Tesla has only 100, VW 99, Xpeng only 19, Zeekr only 23. You can go and check the list. The other guys don't emphasize infrastructure much. One notable name missing from this list is BYD absolutely. BYD doesn't have any infrastructure. They don't have any infrastructure. And it's also possible that they may partner up. And we have discussed this. NIO head of NIO Power Xinfei hinted that in March-April, a heavyweight car company is definitely joining the battery swap game based on past historic events. So in the past, whenever William Lai compliments the CEO of another car company, it's inevitable that the car company partners up with NIO. So around November-December, NIO CEO complimented the CEO of Chery and BYD on how tremendous and smart entrepreneurs they are. And indeed, Chery CEO has partnered with NIO on battery swap. Geely is also constantly praised by NIO. NIO CEO and Geely CEO are so happy that they have publicly praised NIO. You know, Geely CEO has publicly praised NIO. And yes, this happened after the battery swap partnership with NIO. So it seems like all the big names in China are pretty much joining NIO in the infrastructure game. NIO infrastructure alone is worth billions. So if you think that NIO risk is ending, I think it's virtually zero because of the fact that NIO infrastructure is worth so much money. Right? It's completely intertwined with the whole country. Right, they have swap stations and infrastructure everywhere in prime locations, the best locations. They have already set it up there, so it's a no-brainer that these companies would partner up with NIO. And if a time comes when NIO runs out of cash and possibly goes bankrupt, which I believe we won't reach that point, then you can see that some other company might acquire NIO just for its infrastructure. Alright? I mean, NIO infrastructure, my personal estimate is that it's worth at least $3 or $4 billion at a minimum. So you see what NIO market cap is right now. I don't know. NIO market cap changes by the hour. So clearly looking at NIO size, NIO technology, and you know they are revolutionizing the car industry, and they are always leaders in processing power and everything. You go and see NIO market cap needs to be much, much higher. And this is a big point that people are misunderstanding. They are only looking at the losses, how much money NIO is spending. They are spending money on infrastructure, 6,000 of it. Do you think that's free? No, absolutely not. Alright, this is their moat. And this is also where they are spending a lot of their money. And absolutely, it helps in infrastructure sales. When you go to a higher resting area and you see a battery swap station there, and you are just looking at that swap station and NIO is coming with 0% charge, well, almost no charge. And a few minutes later, you come out with a full battery. Wow, a lot of people are checking this out. This is quite incredible. And this is definitely advertising for NIO. And a big shift in NIO strategy this year is that they are getting a lot more partners on board. Instead of building public swap stations, NIO should invest money in infrastructure. And wow, this is absolutely fantastic. Now NIO has also said that there is more focus on infrastructure this year for sales, which is a very good side effect they have noticed. So, telling people that you have swap stations is quite important, right? Especially when you are not reaching this message to potential buyers. So, having swap stations where there is more traffic, more people, more eyes that can see is a very good strategy to drive sales and let people know that you are NIO. And to learn more about that brand. But looking ahead, I expect deliveries to increase. It was 3,000 per week before. I expect this to grow further, maybe to 4,000 per week, possibly 5,000 per week. Many people are buying cars, with new customers and existing NIO owners taking advantage of new policies to buy cars. NIO delivery numbers demonstrate an upward trend, with 3,000 cars delivered last week and a projected surge in April due to policy changes. Their robust infrastructure surpasses competitors, driving potential partnerships and brand visibility. Anticipated delivery growth reflects strategic investments amidst increasing sales momentum. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.